Hello, today we'll be making teriyaki salmon. It's slow cooked, so it's extremely soft and tender. Before we begin, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells. The recipe is fairly simple, so you only need a few ingredients. Thinly slice some onions, then place it flat over a plate so that you can layer the salmon over this for marination later on. Debone the salmon with a forceps and check thoroughly to make sure that there are no bones left. Cut the salmon into smaller pieces. It doesn't really matter the difference in thicknesses because we're slow cooking, but if you want it to be more uniform, you can cut it into smaller pieces. Place the salmon over the onions to marinate and sprinkle on some ground pepper. You can use black pepper if you have it, it's actually more preferable. But here I'm using white pepper, which works as well. Season both sides of the salmon and give it a good rub before sprinkling the teriyaki sauce for marination. The teriyaki sauce is quite flavorful, so the ingredients are fairly straightforward. Let's get cooking! Separate the onions from the salmon as well as marination sauce and stir fry it till it's caramelized. When caramelized, add in the salmon and cook with skin side down for a bit with the lid on. Remember to keep the heat low to prevent burning. Now, turn the salmon over to the other side and add in the sauce used for marination before topping it out with some water. I try to keep the lid on as much as possible such that the moisture is retained in the pot and the salmon is cooked more uniformly. Bring it to a boil and turn down the heat, turning over the salmon every 10 minutes to make sure that it's cooked on both sides. When the exterior of the salmon looks fairly well done, you can tear apart the center of the thickest piece to make sure that it's cooked inside out. In this case, it still needs more cooking, so I put the lid back on and continue simmering. When ready to serve, turn up the heat and bring the sauce to a boil before transferring the salmon to a plate. If you would prefer a thicker and more salty sauce, you can remove the salmon and boil the sauce down to your preferred consistency after. Well, I'm relatively clumsy, but it doesn't matter because we can always clean up with a paper towel on the mess that we made. And there you have it!